Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the TheGameHuntah channel with another episode of Clash Royale. Yes, let's go back to one of the most popular series in the channel. I know it's been a lot of Pokemon Go, Slug Terra, and Star Commander lately, but you know what? I'm trying to make some changes in the channel. Right now, I'm trying to stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then just leave the rest of the week for the videos, right? YouTube videos. The problem is that Pokemon Go is taking a lot of my time because you know, you need to go outside, record, then come back, do video editing. It's kind of like a crazy. But you know what? I'm having so much fun playing that game that I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But let's go back to one of the most popular series in the channel, which is Clash Royale. Okay, I've been organizing tournaments, so if you follow my streams, you can find the streams site in the description of this video. You might probably know that I organize regularly some Clash Royale tournaments for my followers and fans. And before we start this, I'm going to show you something really cool, because I'm going to be in Norwalk, Connecticut. This is a real tournament, Clash Royale tournament, live tournament. It's going to be located, the location is Game Heaven in Norwalk, Connecticut. And we are going to organize this tournament on August 14, let me double check that before I say something then I'm gonna regret. Okay, perfect. Sunday, August 14, around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so you can see there's a little fee if you want to join. Also, there's some pizza. So it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do internal Clash Royale tournament for only the people who actually go to the venue. So it'll be super cool. I'm gonna give away some Clash of Clans calendars. So much fun. And of course, I'm gonna be there too. So I hope you guys can, if you are from the Connecticut, New York, well, from anywhere, and if you wanna join me in this really cool event, just join me in Game Heaven in Norwalk, Connecticut, August 14, around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Awesome. Okay, here we go. So this is one of the decks that I've been experimenting lately. Trying always new strategies. Sometimes they work, sometimes it doesn't. But in this case, this one is kind of working okay. The problem is that, well, I'm using my low level account instead of the other one. I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna try the same deck with the other account because the level of the guards is probably 4 or 5. In this one, it's only level 2, so it's not that great. Plus the Ice Wizard in this one is on level 1. My other account, I think, is level 2 or 3. So I gotta go and review the same deck with more advanced cards, okay? With higher level of cards, right? But so far, with this account, it's working okay. It's working really good, really good. It's a really good, well-balanced deck. Working with some guards, Giant, Ice Wizard, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Elixir Collector, Poison, Zap, the guards, of course, and the Musketeer. So we got a decent protection against air. We got the Musketeer, really powerful. Ice Wizard and Zap is a combo against air unit. And also we got Poison in case it's necessary, right? And in the offensive part, well, we got the Giant. And of course, you got the Mini P.E.K.K.A in case we need to counter a Giant or a Royal Giant. And the guards are super useful. Unfortunately, my guards, like I said, in this account are only level 2. They're not the best. But I'm going to try one more time this deck with my high-level guards. So far, right now, with only level 2, they're doing an awesome job. It's super. This card is super useful against, for example, Sparky. Okay, because if Sparky shoot the guards, they're only just gonna knock down the shields. That's all. It's not gonna kill the little skeletons. So really useful card. I mean, like I say, if you can come up with a combo of Giant and from behind coming from Musketeer, Guard Sprawl in front of the Giant, well, you're in good shape, fellas. Definitely in good shape. All right, so let's review a couple attacks using this deck. It doesn't have any specific name, so we're gonna call it the Battle Deck number 3. How about that? Let's go to the arena. All right, battle number 1. And let's see what we have. Ice Wizard, Giant, Guard, Zap. My opponent, Royal Giant, Fireball, Arrows, and the Witch. The Witch. I need to start using the Witch again. She's so useful. And we're going to start with the big fellas, both sides. We're going with the heavyweights. It's going to be a clash of the Titans getting close to the bridge. Royal Giant's getting close. Giant is getting close to it. The Giant, it looks like it's faster. The Giant is faster. No, he's not. But anyway, we're going to go Poison. Poison is going to help you to do some damage to your Royal Giant and also to the Witch and the Tower at the same time. In the meantime, I got the Mini P.E.K.K.A taking care of the Royal Giant. And let's see if we can start pushing forward. Oh, it's a good counter with some Britney Spears. They completely distract my mini P.E.K.K.A. Otherwise, the mini P.E.K.K.A. will be probably capable to destroy the witch and do some extra damage to the tower without any issues. Okay, here comes the offensive part with okay, the Valkyrie, poor Valkyrie. I was trying to come up with her name and she was already dead. I'm sorry, Valkyrie. All right, we're gonna start pushing with Musketeer, Ice Wizard. Those minions are not gonna be a factor, but Inferno Tower, fellas. I think we talked about Inferno Tower in a couple episodes ago. How good is that building? That building is amazing. If you use the Inferno Tower in combination, for example, with the Ice Wizard, poof, you have a really powerful defensive. I mean, the defense is gonna be great, especially against cards like the Royal Giant. Right now, let's keep bothering my opponent with poison. That is the reason I have poison in this deck, so I can do some damage from distance without sacrificing my troops. Let's see, the guards can do something against the Royal Giant. They do some damage. Look at that. The guards are decent, guys. Trust me in that one. All right, that poor mini P.E.K.K.A. is not going to be able to survive. That Sap was able to take care of the little skeletons and all the Britney Spears. And let's see if we can deploy the Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard right on time. Before receiving any damage to my bottom left tower, the Ice Wizard was the one getting it done. Okay, Valkyrie is coming. Let's use a really well placed. I think Inferno Tower. I think Inferno Tower is not in the poison. No, the Inferno Tower is not in the poison range. So, whoa, there's a big push, fellas. Big push with Valkyrie, Royal Giant, Britney Spears. But we're gonna try to distract our opponent, moving the Giant, regular Giant, from the right side. And in the meantime, the mini P.E.K.K.A. is gonna start distracting the Inferno Tower. Perfect. Now the Giant's gonna start pushing from the right side. Valkyrie's coming from the left. I think we still have the advantage because the tower in the top left corner only has 197 actually, 77 actually hit points left. So the Musketeer and the Giants are going to be capable to bring down the house. There you go. The Royal Giant is going to show up a little bit late. So that shouldn't be a problem. I got the Musketeer and also got the mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is such a cool card, guys. Such a cool card. That was a really great match. All right, fellas, let's get ready for the next one. All right, this one is a tough one because we're gonna fight against Royal Giant and Sparky. That combo, it's not easy to counter. It's really annoying. All right, so we're gonna start both with Elixir Collector. My hand is Ice Wizard, Poison, Musketeer, Mini P.E.K.K.A. My opponent Barbarian, Royal Giant, Zap, Arrows. We already know that he has the Elixir Collector in place, and also there you go. So we're gonna start bothering my opponent one more time with Poison. I like Poison because of the range. Look at the range of Poison. So I can do some crazy damage to the tower, not a crazy damage to the tower, but at least I was able to pretty much destroy that Elixir Collector. I really want to try this deck with my other account because I know that Poison is a high level spell on that account. I don't remember the level, but it's definitely more powerful than the one that I have in this one. And here comes an interesting combo, which a lot of people are really afraid of. Wizard with Sparky. Super dangerous, super difficult to counter. We're gonna put the guards in front just to make sure that we can receive the first attack. And in the meantime, the Giant is gonna distract Wizard and Sparky. Both are getting under the effect of Poison. Zap is gonna help me to keep those guys inside the Poison effect for a few extra seconds. Woof! Boy, Royal Giant. Here come the whole army. Ice Wizard is gonna provide some support. And in the right side, let's put the mini P.E.K.K.A. just to be able to discharge Sparky. I mean, if I allow Sparky and the Royal Giant attacking my tower at the same time, game over. So I need to take my chances. In this case, I decide to go and attack the Royal Giant and sacrifice the mini P.E.K.K.A. in order to avoid some damage from Sparky. Okay, we got a crazy battle in the middle of the screen. Some Barbarians were able to take care of my Valkyrie, but let's take it slow now. Okay, we are kind of like in control. I know the combination that my opponent is trying to put in the battlefield, which is kind of expensive. So if we can destroy, or we can avoid the having a really good economy, if I can bother my opponent at that point, then we got a good chance to probably come back and win this battle. Okay, you see, his Elixir Collector is almost down, or her Elixir Collector, I don't know. But we're gonna start attacking from different angle with the Ice Wizard, Musketeer. Zap is gonna shut down Sparky, and now we can deploy the guards. And with Poison, like I say, Poison and Zap together, they work so great, so great. Okay, we were able to survive the attack of Sparky with the whole army, and now we are pushing with the giant. We're gonna probably use Sap to shut down Sparky right on time, and that's gonna allow me to take care of business. Perfect timing of that Sap. Remember, every time that you use Sap against Sparky, you are gonna reset. You're gonna reset the charge. So that's why it's one of the most useful cards against cards like Sparky. Another victory, and now guys, I'm gonna show you the most painful defeat in a long time, because I don't mind sharing victories and also defeat. We need to learn from our mistakes, and the next battle is kind of epic. I cannot believe that I lost the battle, but anyway, you be the judge. You guys are ready? Let's go. All right, here we go. Okay, Elixir Collector, Zap, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Poison. Jess is using Barbarians, Valkyrie, Witch, Fireball, and Sap is next. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen. It's a really painful defeat for me, but you know what? Like I said, it's always good to learn from our mistakes. Jesse start pushing with Valkyrie, with also the Witch, and I decide to deploy the Mini P.E.K.K.A to take care of the Witch. And now we can start pushing with the Giant and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. That is actually a really interesting combo. Unfortunately, in this case, well, unfortunately for me, my opponent have a group of Barbarians ready. Okay, here comes the Giant. But look at how useful are the guards. The guards are so useful now. Even with the Sap, they're still fighting. And that is why the guards is one of those cards that you need to give it a try. You definitely need to give it a try. I know they die extremely fast if they don't have their chill, but it still is a card that you have to try in combination with, like I said, with Sparky or with the Giant, the Royal Giant. They're super useful. Okay, here comes a big push with Valkyrie and Hog Rider. You're gonna see if the Ice Wizard can do something about it. Things are not looking okay. Hog Rider is almost ready to finish my base, and I was able to survive. Now is the time to counter with guard, with Mini P.E.K.K.A, Ice Wizard right side, and also from the left side, I'm pushing with the Giant. You see? Really slow, really steady, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A is finally doing some crazy damage against that tower in the top right corner. Right now, the advantage is for my opponent because both of my towers are super low, but I was capable to bring the top left corner tower down without any problems, okay? So things are looking quite okay until now. Until now. It's almost 1 minute to go. I'm still think that I have the advantage because even with both of my towers are almost down, they're still in one piece. I mean, they're still alive, right? So this is still a big difference. I know he can probably bring down one of the towers easily with a fireball, but I'm still holding the ground. Okay, so by now I thought, well, you know what? The Giant Pro is going to be able to hit the target. I think this battle is pretty much done. But I forgot my opponent has a Hog Rider. My Mini P.E.K.K.A is not going to be capable to stop the Hog Rider on time. And even when I thought I was doing enough damage to the King Tower, things are going to change for the worse, unfortunately. They're going to change for the worse. Let's see if the Giants can do something. The Giant is moving, but it's getting attacked by Barbarian, Musketeer, and also the Valkyrie. I thought if I deploy my Musketeer from one of the deposit side, the other side, opposite side, the game was over. And using Poison, like I said, that is one of the reasons I was holding Poison. But look at the big push that is coming towards my base. I'm trying to do everything to rotate, to do the cycle, so I can actually get access to my Poison one more time. If I was able to get to Poison, but unfortunately it's gonna be too late. No, my tower is going down, and we lost with only 87 hit points left. What a battle, dude. Kudos. That was a really nice comeback. Well, sometimes you need to show defeats, man. Sometimes you need to learn from your mistake. And in this case, well, things got super crazy at one point, and I didn't have any counter for that big army that was pushing toward my tower. Fellas, this is the TheGameHuntah. Don't forget, if you live in the tri-state area or close to Norwalk, Connecticut, I'm gonna be hosting a Clash Royale tournament right there on August 14th, Sunday, August 14th, around 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna eat some pizza, we're gonna play some Clash Royale. It's gonna be super fun, so hope to see you there. This is the TheGameHuntah signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.